Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a full comparison review of the Samsung Galaxy S5 versus the Galaxy Grand Prime, the new device from Samsung, and it is a budget device. This is a high-end one, flagship device from the Samsung, the Galaxy S lineup. It's a flagship device, Galaxy S5, of course. We'll see Galaxy S6 in a couple of months. Then also, let's quickly compare these two devices. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the display. This one is having a 1080p HD display, 5.1 inch display, 1080p with almost 400 plus ppi. And this is an AMOLED screen. You can see the quality of the display. Extremely great display. Then also this one has a TFT 5-inch screen, which is 540 by 960 resolution, non-HD screen. You can see that colors wash out pretty easily, but of course it's not so bad. It's not that bad, at least if we consider the price. Of course, you can get two Galaxy Grand Prime in price of Galaxy S5, but of course the Galaxy S5 is a better device if we overall look. But let's see how this device compares. So the display wise, the Galaxy S5 has a 1080p HD screen. This one has a non-HD screen, so non-HD and Super AMOLED, those two stuff that is missing on this device. If you buy this device, you will get a non-HD, non-Super AMOLED screen. Then also coming to the build quality, this is plastic, just like a Galaxy S3. It feels cheap in hand. Actually, it is a plastic because most of the China makers in countries like India and Pakistan, they have there are a lot of China phones. So of course, if you use this, the grace is not there. But that is the bad thing about this device. While on the Galaxy S5, this is plastic, but this is, we can have this pattern, which doesn't look cheap. It looks good in hand. It feels good in hand. And then also, if we remove the back, both devices are having a removable back. Of course, we can remove the back on the Galaxy S5, and we can also insert any other SIM card if we want. Same kind of opening for the Galaxy S5 on the top. Of course, the Galaxy S5 is also waterproof at the same time. Then you can see we can also replace the battery. We can also enter any backup battery. You can also insert two SIM cards on this one. There's also Galaxy S5 Duos. Then also you can insert any micro SD card on the device to increase the SD card, internal memory. And then also this one has 8 GB of internal memory. This one has a 16, 32 GB memory variants. But of course, the memory card option is extremely great on both devices, which is again not available on iPhones and even Nexus devices. So software wise, we have Android 4.4.4 on the Galaxy Grand Prime. I can show you that if we go into about device. Then you can see this is running Android 4.4.4, while this one is running the, if we go into the about device, this one is running Android 4.4.2. Of course, Android 4.4 is available for the G900F, which is the quad-core. This is the octa-core variant G900H, and if you have a G900H, then you are unlucky. There's still no OTA update for my device. I'm still on 4.4.2, but of course there's not much of a difference between 4.4.4 and the 4.4.2. And then also, if we talk about the software, both have TouchWiz and both are very similar. You can see no difference between 4.4.2 and 4.4.4. And then also you can see settings and all kind of stuff looks different on the S5 than this one. You can see this just simple settings, while this one has some icons, app icon type stuff there. Then also on the Galaxy S5 we have a lot of features like hover controls and stuff like that, while this one had no stuff like that. But of course this one has the ultra power saving mode, which is borrowed from the S5. For the S5 was the first device to have this extremely great feature. Then also we also do have download booster on the S5. Well, this one doesn't come with the download booster. And then if we talk about the internals, the Galaxy S5 has an octa-core processor. This one has a quad-core processor, but this is 64-bit baby, but a budget one. This one is octa-core 32-bit. But of course this supports 64-bit software, I'm not sure about the Exynos chips. They say that they have 64-bit capabilities. They are 64-bit, like the S5 and the Note 4 octa-core. When they are going to be updated to the Lollipop, they will have the 64-bit support there. But still, at the moment, this is a 32-bit device, and also you can see that this one has a 2 GB of RAM. This one has a 1 GB of RAM. So 2 GB of RAM is enough, while 1 GB of RAM is a little bit less if we talk about the Android. While also in terms of the camera, we have 16 megapixel camera on the S5, while this one has an 8 megapixel camera. You can capture good photos with the Galaxy Grand Prime in daylight, like right now, like when there is a lot of light coming into the room and stuff like that. But you can't really capture low light photos. And of course you can record a 1080p video, but the S5 will allow you to record a 4K plus 1080p plus 720p plus slow motion plus fast motion plus normal or limit for MMS and stuff like that. A lot of features available for this camera, and then also there's a heart rate monitor on the back. All in all, Galaxy S5 is an amazing device. This device can't beat this device. I'm pretty sure about that. This is a high-end one, of course. This is a budget one, but I'm trying to say that this is not a bad device overall, because if you want to use some normal apps, you don't want to mess up with the camera. If you have a DSLR, if you just want to buy an Android device which has good specs and can run WhatsApp and all the kind of normal apps that everyone uses, some social apps, and then this device might be the choice for you. But if you want to go more hardcore with your phone, then the S5 will be a better choice. And S5 is now becoming cheaper and cheaper in terms of price, and which is extremely great phone, the Galaxy S5. I'm satisfied with it. And so just a quick little comparison here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next one. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment.